All right, guys. Well, we are going to go into our next breakout room. This is our last breakout room of this session, and then we're going to come back together for another quick session and outro afterwards. So our next question that we're going to tackle in our breakout room is, what is a challenge you're having in your business or in setting up your business if you don't have your business created yet? And what we like to do is mastermind, right? We like to come together and figure out how we could solve each other's problems. Let's say you're looking to hire your first employee, you're looking to raise funding, you're looking to grow your business, you're looking to incorporate your business. Let's mind meld and let's see how we can help each other. So I'm going to go ahead and start our next breakout room session. I'm going to give this, what, 15 or 20 minutes?
Let's do 15.
Okay, cool. Let's do 15 minutes. I'm going to put us in different breakout rooms so we can have a chance to meet new people today. And I'll see you back here at 12:32. And the breakout room sessions are open. Hi guys, we're in quick breakout rooms here. So if you want to join, we're just talking about what is a problem or a challenge you're having in your business, and introduce yourselves.
All right, I'm step down.
Hi, Bharat. Hi, Marco. We are in breakout rooms right now. I'm going to assign you one. We're just talking about business problems that we might be having, kind of mind melding on those. So I'm going to assign you now. Hey, Lucy.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Doing well, doing well. Have you been enjoying the week?
Yeah, it's been great. Are you guys at WeWork right now? Where are you?
We're at the WeWork Midtown Center.
Yep. Mhm.
They gave us this huge office. It's been so nice. Look, it's like, and there's
Oh, is that one of it's just like an office that they gave you? That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's been great.
It's a really, really beautiful WeWork. I've been working out of the one on 15th Street,
Nice.
but the Midtown one is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. That's cool. Hey, Simone. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Peter. Hey, Ann. Hey, Nipu.
Hey, Corey.
How's it going? We're just gonna wait for everybody to get back in here, and then we're gonna do another question here. Hey, Josh. Hey, Marco. Hey, Robert.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
How's it going?
Awesome. I woke up, so I'm off to a great
There
start.
we go. It's another day, and it's
Absolutely.
Friday.
And it's Friday.
Hi,
for
Corey.
those-
I have a question.
Yeah.
So with the presentations, the format, so some of the presenters will speak in when the event ends, like if it ends at 10:45. So I don't know, does that cut off for everybody, or is it something where if we had paid to attend that we will be able to see the additional 15 minutes? Because I felt like I really wanted to stay longer. Well, the speaker kept speaking, but the event was over. Is that like a hard stop for everybody, or is it keeps this? I don't know. Just curious about that.
It's the attendant.
Oh, I see. Attendify cut you off. Yeah, we're going to be releasing the recordings afterwards, so keep an eye out for all the recordings after. We're going to make an announcement about that, so
Okay,
you'll be
thank
able to go back and check those out.
Great, thanks.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully you guys have got to meet some new people here in our breakout room sessions, and you guys had some really good conversations. I would love to start off our next chat, and we're going to stay here all together. This year we decided to have a theme for DC Startup Week, which we hadn't actually done before. And we decided that this year's theme is it's your time too, right? Through the pandemic, of course, as we've all had beaten over our heads, we all have had kind of a difficult time as business owners having to pivot and kind of change and move and grow in different ways. And so we feel like now that we're starting to come out of things and things are starting to kind of open up and change, it's time to do things in our businesses again. It's time to make that next step. So we'd love to open up the floor and just invite anyone to introduce themselves to the whole group and talk about like, what is it your time to do in your business? Seema, do you want to go first?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Marco, do you want to go? Go ahead, Marco.
Go ahead.
Sure. Great day again, everybody. And thank you for allowing me to go first. Ladies are always first, though. I am Marco Cordigay. I'm a co-founder of as I mentioned earlier, a very new startup, 2 weeks old. We just got everything situated in Washington, D.C. It's an equity partnership, and we're not like a venture capital in the sense that we're operating in $500 million portfolios or anything like that, but we're focused on low income area entrepreneurs. And what I mean by that, just a quick background, is a nonprofit organization that provides entrepreneurship training in Washington, D.C., and now is going national, but primarily in Washington, D.C., that supports low-income individuals based on criteria from the Department of Employment Services, and trains them on entrepreneurship, helps them to get their business license. And what was missing there is after they get the business license, not understanding the funding streams and not understanding that kind of support and networking and relationship building. And so the decision was made to start CALIP, as we call it, but it's Can I Live Equity Partners. And that entity will form relationships for those businesses, identify investors that either will invest in Caleb or invest in those businesses and give them the tools they need, and then help to surround them with a network, maybe a team of marketers, maybe a team of technology folk, maybe a team of back office executives or professionals. And so that's the focus, because at a local level, I mean, we want to build that infrastructure of business, of the business community there. And a lot of the venture capitalists normally are looking for opportunities that will get them a big, gigantic boost in their ROI. And these entities may not have that initially. So who knows, in 10 years, they could become that. And so we want to nurture that and teach them and mentor them now. And so that's where we are. So we're very new and wide open. This is a new space for me. I am a business owner as well. I own the Cornegay Group, small business consulting. It is just me, but I have a network of folks that do a lot of those things that maybe I don't do or I don't have time to do. And that is the core of how I run the Cornegay Group, is through my relationship. So I'm happy to be here and looking forward to sponging up everything you have to offer. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right, who's next? Introduce yourself and tell us what it's your time to do in your business.
Robert, I see. Oh, Antonique.
Hi, all. I'm Antonique, in case anyone that did not meet me in the many awesome breakout sessions and at our awesome networking event we have on Wednesday. I'm the owner and operator of Uniquely Fit Training. It's an online and in-person based wellness company here in the DC area. And for me, I think this conference for me, it's my time to stop playing small. That was literally my key for myself, was it's time to stop playing small. And I'll say that as I looked at the list of workshops that we had over the week, there were so many awesome ones, but I think the one that I was most anticipated for was Seema's, because I'm in the space where I'm working on scaling, and so many awesome things that she said, which of course stuck out to me, was, stop going after that non-ideal client just because you want some money, because yeah, the money is good, but it could turn into a bad client, which turns into a bad referral. So like a downward spiral of so many things. And conversations that I've had with Corey about mindset when it comes to being a business owner. I'm a fresh little baby in this game. I'm only a month out of not working in the corporate realm anymore and working for myself. So it was perfect that you all made the theme, it's my time, ... Everybody can fill in a space there, no matter what stage in your business you're in, how many years you've been a business owner for. It was totally awesomely amazing. So many nuggets that I gained, just so much. And I'm glad that after years of Corey telling me to come, year after year after year after year, I finally did it. And I'm so glad and so thankful for you all.
Thank you for sharing.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Who's next?
Bless you.
Anthony, sorry. Sandra, what's your time for? What is it? You gotta unmute, Alexandra. I'm voluntolding you.
Sorry. So for me, it's time to set a sustainable pricing structure and get sustainable income. So I'm the founder of A Forger Travel, and it's expanding access to travel for underprivileged groups. And since it's a social impact, I was kind of operating from an abundance perspective and trying to offer the services, donation based or as a, low a price point as possible for people who can't normally afford that. And that's good for them, but of course that doesn't make it sustainable for me. So it's time to find a balance with that. And it's time to begin really also marketing and scaling the services up. And for me, travel was hit so hard during the pandemic, so it's time to revitalize, relaunch, and now that travel is resuming, it's time for that to take off.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. How about you, Josh? I said Josh. There you go. Now I can hear, I think. Oh, can't hear him, right?
No,
You're un
yeah, we
yeah.
can't hear you, Josh.
you're unmuted, but I can't hear you. I don't know why. No. We'll come back to you for sure. I think your audio may not be working. How about you, Robert?
Oh, well, now I'm on the spot. My business is finding software developers for entrepreneurs, startups, and small businesses. And in terms of what it's time for, I think it's time to, and this may be a little on the nose, but it's time to focus, to do more focusing local. Traditionally, I've gone a pretty broad net in terms of my clients. I've worked with people all over the place, but as I've started building up my local networks, events like this, and just in general building up my book, I think it's time to really dig into those local contacts and look closer to home.
Amazing. It's funny you said that. India was in the other room and she was looking for, developers and other things for her early stage startup. So maybe you two can connect.
Yeah, we'll do.
That'd be amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Nibu, I see you're off the mute.
Hi. I think, Robert, everyone is looking for software engineers. So I'll be surprised to see who is not. So anyway, I am Nipu, and my whole name is Nipunika Kabadi, and come from a background in technology and fintech product management. So my startup is a software as a services platform. So what happens is, based on my experience, I worked in software product lifecycle development as well as with enterprise clients. I have seen that it costs businesses millions when they sign up with wrong products, and it also bankrupts providers when they build products that do not meet client needs. And as I said, I was a product manager, and I have seen that. And everyone talks about user-driven product management, user-driven product development methodologies, and it is easier said than done. So what I wanted to work on was a process that is continuous and enables developers to work in a way that enables collaboration and partnership with users, as well as provides the users the capabilities to monitor what is being developed and make sure that whatever is being developed meets their requirements, that they identify their requirements by collaborating internally with all parts and all regions, and work with the developers to track and monitor, do their own evaluation, and track and save time and resources. So my platform is ready. I have a couple of users, and I'm still working on a product market fit. Would love to, and I have bootstrapped because value is first. I want to prove that you build customers first, and then product, and then investment dollars. Just because having money doesn't mean you are going to be successful. So I want to. That's where I am.
Fantastic. I would love to follow you in the discussion, because what you talked about is in the industry called customer success for people. I realize that's not necessarily a name that people often hear. You hear salesperson, the person that's going to hunt,
Yes.
rather than customer success, the person that's going to get adoption and grow revenue through up and cross sell.
Absolutely.
And so that is actually my tiny little specialty. which is customer success for cybersecurity. So
Mhm.
I understand customer success for sure, and my focus is on cybersecurity products, those with technical bends and that nature.
Yeah, so
So-
I mean, and since as a fintech product manager, one of the products I managed was back office, which was used by Fortune 500 corporations as well as financial services. And I worked with all of those different companies, the diamond retailer, De Beers Diamonds, Carrefour, the supermarket chain, as well as Cargill, and banks. So I built my platform industry agnostic to support all technology products by all companies. So
It might be good for you and Josh just to connect offline,
Yes.
though, see if there's anything.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
was gonna
Thank you
say-
so much for the opportunity and nice meeting everyone. Yes.
Meeting here.
Yes.
And
Wow.
also, I mean, if I can help anyone, I would love to help you guys.
Amazing. Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Absolutely. So we have about 13 minutes left here. I was gonna say in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and start, but if you all want to put your LinkedIn links in here, so then that way we can continue to connect afterwards. I'm gonna put mine, and then we have our DC Startup Week lead organizer here, Rachel, with us as well. I'm gonna put her LinkedIn in as well. So you can follow us. Would love to connect after DC Startup Week and support you guys in whatever ways that we can.
Corey, can I ask a quick question and introduce myself? Or
Absolutely. Yeah.
so my name is Reese. I'm the founder of the Blush Project. Blush standing for Building Leaders to Uproot Sexual Harassment, and we started back in 2015. Whole Me Too movement caught wind, and we were basically looking to do training and triage for companies, small companies dealing with sexual harassment. And now that we've gone through a pandemic and people are not in the workplace, we're pivoting to making sure that people are still cyber appropriate in the workplace and things like that. And so we still have training available and offer triage services. And so just looking to figure out how to go after our customer base and find the people who need our services and maybe helping them know that they need our services. And that's one of the things that we are looking to do. We actually just found out about this startup week yesterday. So we need to figure out how to go back and watch all of the videos that happened earlier. And hopefully that will, give us some more insight, but we're open to any information and contacts that may be in the room.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Feel free to put your LinkedIn link here in, and if anybody has any contacts that would be helpful, definitely connect.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Would anybody else? I think we have time for one more introduction, or two more. Let's do two more introductions. So if anybody wants to come off of mute and introduce themselves.
I can do a quick one. Hi, everybody. I'm Richard Chatterjee. I'm one of the co-founders of Blinkly. And the problems that we're solving are that the Russian and Chinese governments get access to our data and then use it for nefarious purposes. Also, companies like Google and Microsoft are monetizing our data and then selling it to sort of a shadowy economy of third-party data brokers. So what we're doing at Blinkly is we've built a quantum computer resistant end-to-end encrypted suite of applications like the Google G Suite. And our first product is an end-to-end encrypted email service. And we pushed it out to a few enterprise customers so far. Yeah, is that everything, Corey, or should I mention anything else? Is that good?
That's awesome.
Okay,
and
great, thanks.
a
Yeah, go
much
ahead.
needed problem to fix as well. So that's really cool. Would love to connect further.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you part of the University of Maryland? Are you part of that? Anything?
No, I'm not actually. It sounds interesting, but no, I'm not a part of that. We're a 100% bootstrapped company, and yeah, just based in Washington, D.C.
They're doing a lot in quantum computing, so I
Oh,
think
cool.
there's a connection there we can figure out. But nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thanks.
Awesome. I think we have time for one more introduction, and then we're gonna make a quick announcement and we're gonna close things out. Does anybody else want to come off mute and introduce themselves?
I can go ahead. So
Awesome.
I'm Logan from Delaware. So we released a product called Key Spider, which is search as a service. We provide the search functionality for a website or a software product. You can integrate in your any platform like PHP or Java or any platform. So it will ready to work. Like you can set it up in 5 to 10 minutes. So your internal search tool will ready to work on after the integration in your website. So I drop a link in the chat box and you can go through. So it have also free trial with 14 days without any credit card required. So you can try it by yourself. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
All right, well, we've got 8 minutes left, so we're gonna make a quick announcement and we're going to do our closing remarks here and in our 5-day conference. So exciting news, we heard the feedback from you guys. We heard a lot of people loved our happy hour at Metro Bar, our in-person, and they want more. So we reached out to Metro Bar today and we're gonna have another happy hour on November 11th on Thursday from 5:30 to 8:30. I'm putting the Eventbrite link into our chat. It is free, so sign up. Would love to meet you all there. Nipu, you'll be there in spirit. You can always FaceTime one of us and we can say hi. And would love to see and meet all of you guys there in person. To make sure to register and tell your friends.
Amazing. And I can't believe DCSW Week is officially, I guess, over in just a couple minutes. 5 days, over 100 events, 250 speakers, both hybrid of in-person and virtual. Really, the in-person events were so amazing. I feel like the energy in the room once again, and we're really hoping that 2022 will be fully in person like it was back in 2019, where we're able to engage at events and venues across the city and able to have those in-person connections again. One thing that we're striving to be able to do is each month bringing to you both virtual as well as some in-person type of events and programming. And that's the biggest feedback. These 5 days are so amazing and wanting to have that be continued on. So we're going to be making some exciting announcements of what does that look like, where to access the recordings, how to continue those networking and connections, virtually important in person throughout the whole entire year. So stay tuned with our newsletter. Hopefully next week we'll have some announcements around that and we'll continue to promote that out. We really want to strive to be that resource for you and making those connections within the ecosystems, the learning within the ecosystem and helping you get from whether it's an idea phase to early stage to growth or from early to growth or growth and beyond. We want to be your resource throughout the whole entire area and making sure that as a community, we're continuously giving back to one another, supporting each other through failures and through successes. And that's really the whole point of DCSW Week. As an entrepreneur, it can be lonely sometimes. It's a hard job to have. And this is the community where we can come and we can lean on each other. And we're really a family and we're helping each other be able to succeed and kind of keeping ourselves, sane as possible and going through the entrepreneurial journey. So thank you so much for attending this week.